Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April the 29th, 2020. Alphabet reported strong first quarter results, shares climb. Alphabet Inc. shares jumped after the company reported strong first quarter results, and upbeat executive comments showed that tech giant's cloud and YouTube business kept growing in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. First quarter sales brought the Alphabet $33.71 billion, rising 14% from a year ago and surpassed the Wall Street estimates. YouTube revenue surged 33.5%, while Google's cloud's top line soared 52%. Alphabet shares climbed as much as 9% in extended trading, putting them on course to make up big declines from earlier in the year. The world's largest internet company has been trying to diversify away from search advertising for years by investing heavily in cloud services, digital video, consumer hardware, and riskier long-term bets such as driverless cars. The first quarter showed progress in several of these areas, even as Google's main and business suffered from virus-fueled cuts in marketing spending in March. AstraZeneca's revenue rise despite virus impact. British-Swedish multinational pharmaceutical company AstraZeneca beat analyst estimates for first quarter profit and confirmed its 2020 outlook on Wednesday as demand for drug makers' newer medicines continued and its supply chain proved resilient to the coronavirus-induced disruptions. Sales of products for the first quarter ended March the 31st climbed 17% to $6.31 billion on a constant currency basis, beating analysts' expectations of $5.89 billion. Furthermore, AstraZeneca said that its manufacturing sites in China, a key growth region, returned to full capacity within weeks of the outbreak being declared, with revenue from Asian country rose 17% to $1.42 billion, accounting for about 23% of total revenue. WhatsApp claims Israeli company hacks 1,400 users. Facebook-owned service WhatsApp claimed that an Israeli spyware company used US-based servers and was deeply involved in carrying out mobile phone hacks of 1,400 app users, including senior government officials, journalists, and human rights activists. The new court filings in relation to NSO Group allege that the Israeli company bears responsibility in serious human rights violations, including the hacking of more than a dozen Indian journalists and Rwanda dissidents. WhatsApp has said victims received phone calls using its messaging app and were infected with hacking software Pegasus. For years, NSO Group has said that its spyware is purchased by government clients for the purpose of tracking down terrorists and other criminals. In last legal filings, the company claimed that it has no insight into how government clients use its hacking tools and therefore does not know who governments are targeting. Unemployment in Singapore marks 10-year low. Singapore's jobless rate rose in the first quarter to its highest in more than a decade, and the government warned that labor market conditions were likely to further worsen due to the coronavirus pandemic. Data from the Manpower Ministry showed on Wednesday the overall unemployment rate increased to 2.4% from 2.3% in the previous quarter, the highest level since 2009 global financial crisis. Total employment excluding foreign domestic workers fell 19,900, its sharpest quarterly contraction since 2003, when the country was battling the severe acute respiratory syndrome outbreak. The fall was due to significant drops in foreign employment across manufacturing, services, and construction.